Amazing. Good to see you today, Gary.
You too, man. Enjoy. Keep up the good work, man.
Thank you.
Love your channel.
Thank you. Good morning and hello YouTube. It's 5 a.m. early and I'm out early because I want to hit the Road Nats course, and going early means that Mounts Bay Road and the city shouldn't have too much traffic. I'm really crossing my fingers and hoping for that, because if there is a lot of traffic I probably won't do the Mounts Bay section. A little bit sketchy with all the cars. So this kit I'm wearing, early on last year I went to Pedal Mafia and bought myself this kit. Size small bibs and 2XS top. Looks fantastic, very comfortable. Pockets are a tad small because of the size of the top, I believe, but other than that, I've actually forgotten how comfortable the kit is. Compression on the bibs is amazing, and the fit for the top is race cut, so it's really nice, really nice. Once I hit the course, it'll be commentary, so I won't be looking at myself in the camera and talking. It'll be just talking about the course itself, and if I got time I'll jump onto the Criterium Course at Northbridge. It is only just about a week out actually. Today is, I think today's Wednesday. No, today's Thursday. Oh snap. I can't remember, I've lost time. Confirmed that it is Thursday. Thursday the 2nd of January. So shops will be open. I think people are back at work. So yeah, let's hope and pray that the roads are not too busy. As I was saying, it is pretty much a week out before the Road Nationals actually begin. But it is during the weekend, 11th and 12th, that the major events are there. Now I'm not saying that the time trial is not a major event, just saying that the road race and the Criterium usually draw the most spectators. Welcome back to another video, and to those of you who said hi today, you guys made my day, absolutely. Thanks guys. And yeah, this morning was a fairly humid morning. A little bit strange for summer, but super humid, so soaked up with sweat by the time I came home. Today's video we're going to Kings Park, and yeah, check out the Road Nats course for the road and Criterium. Just at Applecross right now and heading over the Canning Bridge to hit the PSP. So enjoy the views as we make our way to Kings Park. So while we hit up the Kings Park, I thought I'd say a little bit about the brand Pedal Mafia. So Pedal Mafia is a Perth brand, first and foremost. Lots of different Perth brand kits around, but Pedal Mafia probably is the biggest kit brand we have here in WA. They've got, I believe they sell Australia-wide. Internationally, they've also got a US store, I believe on the West Coast. So, good fabrics, good designs. The latest high-vis design is actually really nice. I just haven't gone down that route because I am an ambassador as well for a few other brands, and so I keep switching between But if you're out looking for kit that's comfortable, it's well priced, especially when they've got sales, Pedal Mafia is one I recommend. If you go down to the store at Subiaco, you'll find that they sell stuff like cask helmets. I believe that they're the largest cask reseller or dealer in WA, which blows my mind because I know Parker sell a lot of cask stuff. Alright, that's all I have in my head about Pedal Mafia. Shout out to the boys there, former coach Stevie Hall. He works there doing custom kit design. So if you're looking for custom kit, hit him up on Instagram, or you can email Pedal Mafia actually. I know mate Shane, who's an absolute weapon on the bike, just came back from Thailand last year. Somebody help Shane. Who else? Oh snap, I can't remember his name. Tim! Yes, Tim, who is one of the best sports photographers here in WA. He also works with Pedal Mafia. Pedal Mafia is a nice tight-knit team. Anyway boys, good morning to you. Enjoying the kit. See you guys at Nationals. Alright, let's continue. Okay, so it's 5:16 on the PSP. Just went past someone in a black shirt who shouted, "Hey, Velographer!" Shout out back to you, mate. Love seeing guys like you out early in the morning. Absolutely killing it. Love it. Keep riding. Stay upright, mate. I'm back. Sorry, I wanted to add that during the Road Nationals, which is happening, that is happening next week, I will do my very best to bring you some behind the scenes footage. The athletes preparing, some of their thoughts. I'll try to see if I can get some interviews done to give you the behind the scenes look, backstage, you know, and see what goes into preparation, what happens from the organizers' point of view, what they're doing, what's there, and maybe I'll see you guys out there as well. So, yep. Okay, we are nearing Kings Park, which is good. I shall find a way up there and go to the start point, which is along Fraser Avenue, and then we'll have the whole uncut video of one loop. We'll see if we have time to hit to Northbridge after that. Morning.
Nice TT video.
Oh, thank you. Cheers. Can I sit on the wheel, guys? Can I sit on you? Yes. Sit on the wheel, thank you.
Morning, how are you?
Heading to Kings Park, just doing a course video. I haven't done an uncut one yet, so.
Okay, course for next week.
Yeah, for next week. How about you guys?
Punchy for under an hour.
Oh, nice. Enjoy. Legs weren't feeling too great today, but these two guys really made my day. Let me sit on and enjoy the ride into the city. They were pulling at a decent speed, about 35 k's an hour, 35 to 38 really, and I was just enjoying sitting in the draft. I was choosing between left and right, and obviously the guy on the right is a lot taller, and so I just sat behind him. His name's Brendan, he'll share his name later, and Paul on the left. Thanks guys, yeah, I really appreciated the pull this morning. So riding up onto the freeway, this section is really good for doing efforts. So if you're doing 5-minute efforts or even 10-minute efforts early in the morning, this is a great place to do it. Another place would be the Esplanade, but the Esplanade has got cars and sometimes you gotta slow down because the car pulls out, whereas here on the freeway PSP you can go basically up and down from the Narrows down to the Canning Bridge or further out to Mount Henry Bridge, you can get about a 10-minute effort in. So if you're looking for a full gas 10-minute effort, that's what you want to do. And it's really good training grounds. You see lots of guys on the TT bikes as well doing their efforts here. So now up on the way to Kings Park, here I'm thinking Mount Street or Malcolm, and you'll see shortly that I chose Malcolm again. Chickened out on Mount Street. Maybe I'll do another video next time on Mount Street. I max effort up. Lots of guys do Mount Street, and Mount Street repeats actually. So anyway, here's where I catch up with these two boys and have a chat.
Sorry, I didn't get your name, mate.
Paul? Brendan.
Oh, Brendan.
Brendan, yeah.
And Paul?
Yep.
Fantastic. What bunch ride is this? Don't mind, I'll just thread through.
5:30.
Yeah.
South Perth.
So, oh, SPR.
Yep, SBR. Yep.
Nice. So you're riding main 1, main 2?
Main 2.
Nice. I can't keep up with main 1, so.
Main 1 anymore either. See how we go.
Fantastic. Well, you twos,
Yeah.
have fun, stay safe.
Yeah, thank you.
Go for it.
Keep up the clips.
Oh, thank you very much, man. Cheers.
If you watch my videos and see me on the road, do just swing by, say hi. I absolutely love meeting people who watch the videos. It really gives me amazing motivation and also helps me to meet cool people like yourselves. Alright, back onto the video.
SPR is the South Perth Rulers. Thursday morning, 5:30 a.m. There you have it. Don't say I didn't tell you.
I've cut out the section of the video and skipped straight to Kings Park because I've done it in other videos. And so let's go straight up to Kings Park via Malcolm Street. What a beautiful, beautiful morning. Sunrise over Kings Park along Fraser Avenue. Perth City skyline, absolutely stunning. If you love landscape photography, this is a great place to take some great landscape photos or even videos. But remember, if you're doing professional stuff, get in touch with the parks because you need a permit. Welcome to the Road National Course overview. We are here on Fraser Avenue where the start and finish line. We've just gone past and it takes a right that kicks up. On the top right you can see the course map. On the bottom right you see the dynamic map where I am relative to the course. Gradient, power, and the course elevation is in the middle. On the left you got speed. We're going here on a zone 2 ride, nice and easy, just previewing the course, and I want you to take close attention to the roads, the road surface, the corners, the road furniture basically. So if you're racing or if you're actually doing the Grand Fondo, well, this video is for you. We're just approaching the roundabout and it will be taking a wide sweeping right. There's lots of space here, not to worry, but just make sure you don't hit the curb because it's not flat. You hit the curb, that's over the bars, and away you go. This bit of the course, once you turn off Wadrick Way onto May Drive, is the longest section of the Kings Park circuit. Kings Park basically has got 3 main roads: May Drive, which we're on right now, Lufkin that comes up the middle, and then Forest Drive, which is along Mounds Bay or hugging the Swan River. This section here is a bit of a downhill, as you can see, but it's a little bit undulating. What I would call a little bit lumpy, although it's more of a downhill straight. The surface is hot mix and it is very, very fast. I'm expecting, well, the peloton to be really flying here, and if you are looking for a place to spectate, as you can see on the left and the right, there's lots and lots of space. The only question is how to get here. You might be able to drive up early, I'm not too sure, but I'm definitely sure that there'll be hundreds of people lining this way. Not the best place to spectate overall in terms of choices in Kings Park. I'll talk about a few different places later, but here right now we are still along May Drive. Starts to go up a little bit, as you can see, just 1-2%. It's not too steep, but it's enough to get your legs really going. Minus 3.5, minus 4, nice downhill straight here. I'm not doing many watts and I'm already almost hitting 50 k's an hour, so you can imagine if you well, put the watts on to 300 watts, you'll be absolutely flying down this area. May Drive incidentally takes you past a couple of suburbs. Firstly Subiaco, and then Shenton Park, and Netherlands, where we have Sir Charles Gardner Hospital. Hopefully no one ends up there. We don't want to end up in hospital, so just make sure you're riding safe. Kings Park, City of Perth have made Kings Park roads really, really safe with the very, very nice hot mix, and so as you can see, super nice. I hope you're looking forward to this race as much as I am. I'll be on the sidelines just viewing with my camera and also taking some videos for AusCycling. Okay, we are coming up to the bit where it levels off and then it goes down again. This is a good place to spectate actually, because there is a cafe that we're going to come up to around the next corner. So not too far from here, there's a park. Park at the big playground. I can't remember the name of the park, but they've also got the Moonlight Cinema that happens where you just sit down on a recliner or a beanbag and you just enjoy movies at night. Bring lots of mosquito spray because mosquitoes, yep, it's a thing. Still going pretty fast here, as you can see. Nice sweeping bend. And then it kicks up, but the uphill is not very long. Straight into the morning sun. On the left there's a cafe, and right here at the car park, so cafe toilets is a good place if you want to make sure that you're not far away from the loo. If you've got kids, this is a place you want to spectate at. You see them flying up, pretty sure. If you're racing, well, as you can see, it's really, really fast. But overall, this course, it is not exactly flat, and you'll see why. So the Kings Park bit, as we are approaching Lufkin, just around the corner. So we're going to make a loop very shortly and go up Lufkin. You notice that Lufkin is a bit of an uphill drag, and I want you to watch the gradient go up. So it first starts very easy and then starts to just kick up. So we are approaching Lufkin, and instead of turning right at the junction ahead, we're just gonna follow the road left. It's about 3% over here. I'm doing about just around 200 watts, 23 k's an hour. 5%. And then it dips a little bit just before it starts kicking up again. So this is where it levels off, and we are now officially on Lufkin Drive. The buildings you see on the right is the UWA buildings. Okay, we're in business. On the right hand side you see the road that comes down and out towards Poole Avenue, or Park Avenue actually. Anyway, here we are, Lufkin Drive. This is where the ATTA, Australian Time Trial Association, hold their time trials. And just a couple of days ago, we had the last
time trial of 2024. Luke Durbridge took it out in just over 22 minutes, or I think it was like 45.2 k's an hour average, just lightning quick. It's an uphill track here. Starts off at about 1%. Here it still says 0, but I'm pretty sure it's about 1%. Going at about 30 k's an hour. Hopefully when you guys are riding, the sprinklers won't be on. I think it's all bore water. And here we go. So, beautiful thing about the new road surface is that there's absolutely no debris, no potholes, no cracks, no ruts. So it's really safe and really fast. It goes up to about 5%, 4% average, I think, this whole section. And as you're going up, you can see I'm doing about mid 200s and only going 22 k's an hour. So I remember seeing some of the ATTA guys going, and they were going really, really hard. I'm pretty sure they're pushing lots and lots of watts. I spoke to David Bryant, who's a Paralympian, specializes in his TT. He loves his TT bike. He had a normalized power of 358, and he fell short of Luke Durbridge's time by about 2 minutes. So Turbo Derber must have been putting on the afterburners. He looks like he's really on form, so I'm really excited, especially for the road race and the time trial. I spoke to Luke early on, and Luke said that the time trial is basically the one he's gunning for. So in terms of the road race, we may see Luke Durbridge do something. I don't know. He'll have quite a few teammates for the road nats, but maybe he'll be a domestique, maybe not. But I think if he gives it a go, he's got a good chance at winning the road nationals. How about that? Wearing the green and gold at World Tour races, that'd be pretty cool. Still about a steady 5% climb. The watts have been keeping right about there as well. Pretty steady. The speed has been trailing off. Low 20s. And we're almost approaching the top. Still about 5%. The car park is coming up front. And once you see the car park, you know that you are almost over the climb. And it'll take you down Forest Drive. And Forest Drive, as you will see later, amazing views overlooking the Swan River, plus super fast descent. The fast descent will take you all the way down to Park Avenue. It's a sharp left, and then another hard left to go down Kings Park Avenue before you hit Mounts Bay Road. And this is where I want you guys to pay attention, because those turns are really tight. Alright, we're approaching the end of Lufkin, and we'll be turning onto Forest Drive very shortly. Have a quick look. This is a bit of a sharp turn as well. If you're going really quick, like 40-50 k's an hour here, which is highly possible, just be careful when you're turning right. Don't overcook this corner. It's pretty wide, so if you take it wide, you should be fine. Just note that you've got the reflectors in the middle, and hitting a reflector at speed is not a great idea. Slight downhill here, about 2% before it levels off, kicks up a little bit, and then dives down for a very nice speedy descent. We call this cardiac hill. And usually most of us go up the other way from the bottom of Forest Drive. Just last week, Boxing Day Papa's Ride, we saw some of the world's best. We had Jai Hindley, Sam Welsford, Luke Durbridge, Brady Gilmore, Guy Calmer, who else? John Carter as well, absolutely ripping it up opposite direction on Forest Drive. Absolutely flying. They were doing like 30 plus, maybe even 40 uphill, which is nuts. I'll be going about 30 plus 40 plus downhill, so You can imagine those guys are massive units. Okay, so this is a slight incline. Levels off very, very soon. Once we hit the bend, that is where the descent will begin. Take note of the roads. Nice sweeping. The descent is not super long, but it's nice and fast. And soon there'll be two guys from Whack Racing who'll be passing me, and those guys are going quick. They're starting a descent now, 2%. And these two guys just cruise past. They must be doing about what, 45, high 40s, mid 40s to high 40s, and they just disappear into the horizon. If you can hear my breathing, yep, my breathing is a little bit labored. Not putting out too many watts, but doing about 37 k's an hour. For the road nationals, I do not recommend anyone spectating here, because what's going to happen is that they're just going to be flying down at like 60 k's an hour, and you're not going to see them at all, unless you like that kind of view where the riders just fly by. So where I would suggest you stand and watch would be basically a corner or a hill, at the top of a hill, to see them really suffering as they come up. And there's also an area later on along Mounts Bay Road. I'll point it out. So the riders will be flying down here, or you will be flying down here, and you'll be slowing down very, very shortly and making a hard left. So you'll be going at like 60 k's an hour and suddenly pulling on the brakes, cutting right across on the lane, and then cutting left, taking this corner wide. You'll still be carrying a fair amount of speed, and it is another left very, very shortly, and this left will take us down Kings Park Avenue towards Mounts Bay Road. Here's the left. It evens out before it drops off. There's a maximum gradient of 9% as it goes down, so it's a pretty steep descent. It's short, but it's steep. You don't want to be flying super fast because there's an island in between, and there's the Swan River and the Blue Boat House. Don't fly into the Blue Boat House. Not a good idea. Alright, so it's a left here. It's pretty steep, and go left suddenly. Yep, there we go. And it levels out. I don't think it's 20%. It is pretty steep, but it's definitely not 20%. Not sure what my GPS data is doing, but essentially here on Mounts Bay Road we'll be going. It's a pretty long section. I might just fast forward this a little bit and take us past the Old Swan Brewery towards the Perth CBD. Let's do that. As we're going at warp speed, just want you to know that there usually is a headwind as we track west until the afternoon, where the Frio Doctor comes in and we get a beautiful, beautiful wind from behind. Alright, we are moving really, really quick here, and right ahead is the Old Swan Brewery, and we'll be approaching the Narrows Bridge very, very soon. The Narrows Bridge is really close to the hearts of many cyclists here in Perth, and so if you ride here in Perth, you know that the Narrows Bridge is a meeting place, a place where lots and lots of rides and lots of different clubs, cycling clubs, meet as a start point. It's a great place, but some people can't handle it because way too many people there, but it's very close to the heart of those of us who do the river loop very often. Alright, roundabout here. And as we go through the roundabout, you can see nice and wide. I suspect that apart from Mounts Bay Road, we'll be coming up to a section where we could see some attacks, or attacks actually take place or get strung out, because here we're going to take a right and follow the road into the city. It's a single lane. You could probably have two abreast, but when the road starts to turn or curve to the right, I think in this section everyone will be strung out. Good news is that the surface is very clean, no road debris at all, and then it's just beautiful. If you want to spectate or take photos, this is a great place as well, because you got all the lines, the palm trees, you got the buildings, the beautiful skyline in the background. And this may be a spot that's good for photos if you're looking to get something really iconic with the riders in the background. Further up as well, you'll be able to see the wave bridge. And yeah, just as in the video right now, this place actually looks pretty good. There are lights here, but on actual race day, we won't be stopping at any lights. We'll just be riding straight through. The beautiful Perth city skyline right here. Straight up ahead is Elizabeth Quay, and Elizabeth Quay has the bell tower. It's got a few different eateries. There's a hotel right there, and what else is there? Yeah, the wave bridge. You can barely see it there. The sun's just behind that bridge, but it's a beautiful place, beautiful place. Okay, the road here takes a bit of a left, and we'll be going up, I believe, Berdia Drive before it turns into William Street. And William Street is where it actually starts. The climb actually starts. So if you look at the gradient right now, the yellow dot in the middle, at the bottom where it says 23 right now, that's the beginning of the climb all the way up to Kings Park. The climb is a bit of a long drag, but this short bit would be a good place to attack, I would think. If I was racing, I would do that. I would attack, because check out the gradient very shortly. Let me just fast forward this. Okay, off we go. And this is William Street, and as you can see, it kicks up straight away, I think to about 6-7%. There we go. Keep going up, keep going up. And this is where I think we could see some attacks. And if you're standing by here, I think this will be a pretty exciting spot to spectate from. Now, as we're turning left, if you see on the right, there's that building there. That corner there is a great restaurant. Beautiful place as well. Lots of eateries and cafes along St. George's Terrace that we are on now. So this is the beginning of the drag, about 2%. I said thank you over there because the lorry driver, the truck driver, opened his door and did the Dutch look, and he looked out the window, looked out the door before opening, and it was really nice so I wouldn't get doored. Right, here we go, St. George's Terrace, still moving forward, and as you can see, this part levels out, but it will go up very, very shortly. If you're still with me on the video, thank you very much for staying. I know my voice is not the best or the nicest, and sometimes I just keep waffling on, but I just want to say thank you. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks for liking, subscribing, commenting, saying hi while you're on the road. I really appreciate it. It really motivates me to continue to make videos. We are almost at the finish line. So it's been, what, almost 20 minutes, I think. And yeah. Here we go. This is where I bump into two guys.
Morning. Hey, good, good. You guys riding the course? The road course, yeah. Oh, nice. Fantastic. Good to see you guys out here. Beautiful, very humid morning.
You filmed your mate the other day with the sleeves on.
Oh, that's him. He pulled me into the city.
Yeah,
Such a good man. It's good, it's good. I appreciate guys like that. Give me a tug. Go for it. Yeah. I'm doing a course overview. We did a course preview with AusCycling last year, October, but today's one is just a proper overview with all the commentary. Yeah. This is the last climb before the finish.
What's your name, by the way? Des. Nice to meet you, Des. Nathaniel. And you, mate? James. Nice to meet you, James. Nathaniel. Thank you. Appreciate the love.
This section is 3 lanes wide, and spectators, if you are going to find a place to spectate, this is also another great place. Now, this bit of Malcolm Street is not yet that steep. It's about 3%, 4%. But once we come to the bus stop, this is where it actually kicks up. About 6, 7, 8%. I think there's a maximum of about 9% further up. But here we go. And this is a place where I think attacks will happen. So if you are standing here watching, this is a great place to spectate, because the punchers, they would be actually really just putting full gas, going full gas up this climb and trying to break, trying to basically establish a break before we turn left onto Fraser Avenue. This bit here, as you can see, I'm doing close to 400 watts, but still going 20 k's an hour. There was someone who commented on my on a previous YouTube video, or maybe a reel, saying that he has a mate who flew up here 30 plus, almost 40 k's an hour, and he holds the KOM. The guy's name is Mitch. Kudos to you, mate. Mitch, if you're listening to this is crazy. Absolutely crazy. If you hold the KOM going so quick, you must have some crazy legs, so good on you. So this is back to the start and finish. I hope you've if my commentary hasn't been the best, I apologize for that, but I hope the video has given you a good idea of what the course looks like in person, at least. And you can see the road furniture, you can study the maps. Jump onto Google Maps as well, but I think Google Maps will be pretty good if this video is not enough. So this straight is pretty long. I am absolutely knackered.
There you have it. Whew. A real kicker. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna say ciao for now. You recover. Hey, see this? Righto, we have made it to Northbridge. So let me take you on the course. I've done a few reels of the course because we were cycling before, but today is going to be a full course recon with commentary. So I'll stop talking and we'll start the video.
We are at the start finish, and Francis Street, do note, can get a little bit of oil on the road because the trucks that come here for deliveries and stuff, sometimes they leak oil. Left turn here onto Lake Street is a very, very short sprint. I can imagine people trying to get to the front already, and this is where it gets to a bottleneck. So from Lake Street to James Street, as you can see here, is going to funnel down to one lane. No one's going to go on the outside. The island is there, so just be very, very careful. Don't go over your handlebars. Don't hit the island. Okay, here on James Street, basically road furniture is very minimal as long as you stay on the red bit of the tarmac. And we're going to go straight and make a right onto Parker. This is going to be a great place to view as a spectator because you got a bar nearby. There are lots of bars nearby by every corner, but this corner is great because when they turn right, you'll see them slowing down a little bit, freewheeling turning right and sprinting up this little hill on Parker. Parker has a very nice old church here, the community center, and also the Merrick Center, the white building that was just before that. Right here, Aberdeen Street is the street that I want you to take plenty of pay plenty of attention to because of all the manhole covers. The tarmac and concrete around the manhole covers is not even. There are small ruts. One or two of the manhole covers are not the fully covered type. It's like a grate or grill, and you do not want to get your wheels stuck in there. So just watch out. That was one we just went past. But this essentially is a downhill. Now, if you're a spectator lining the streets, this is cool. It's nice if you're just gonna sit at the bar and watch the cyclists go by. But if you want to really see the real action, it is going to be on the corner of Aberdeen and William, which is coming up at this traffic light. Now, there are a few different places you can stand. You can stand on the left there or on the right, because this place, people are going to contest for this corner. Why? Because the circuit is so small and with 6 corners. If there is a break and if one guy goes off and disappears, the race is over. So no one is going to let anyone get away. They're going to be sprinting out of the corners, and you're going to have the most fun watching the race there. For you guys as racers, you guys know your racecraft. You've seen the course. I've got this video out for you guys so you can see the road furniture and be prepared. So all the best, guys. We're just heading up to the start finish, and I'm looking forward to see one of you crossing the line, punching the air, or lifting your arms up just like that to wear the green and gold. Thanks for watching, guys.
Just about to make my way home. Really hope you guys have enjoyed the video, commentary, and the overview of the course. See you in Perth next week, and if you see me around, be sure to shout out hi. Love to have a picture with you, and also just maybe even make some content. Cheers, stay safe, Happy New Year once again, and stay upright. Gary.
Morning, guys.
So where have you been riding from today?
Bayswater, a little loop to Rossmore and back, 60 k's.
Nice.
Get home and do my chores, get a coffee.
That's it. Are you still on holidays?
On holidays, yeah.
Nice. Happy New Year.
Off to Vietnam.
Oh, when?
Next week.
Nice. Are you bringing it back with you?
No, I don't think so. Bringing the wife and kids.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. It's good to see you out on the road, man.
No, it's lovely. Thanks, man.
Are you looking forward to the national champs?
I am going to go up hopefully and see him before I go to Vietnam. So.
Nice. So are you signed up for anything at all?
Nah.
Just watching?
Just watching.
Nice. So which one are you looking out for? The TT, road, or Criterium?
I wouldn't mind the road.
Nice.
Up at Kings Park.
Do you have a spot that you're going to camp at?
Not really. We'll just go with it.
All right, cool. Amazing. Good to see you today, Gary.
You too, man. Enjoy. Keep up the good work, man.
Thank you.
Love your channel.
Thank you.